Right, we've got Marc White with us just before our home game against Bromley. How are you, Marc? You fine?
Yeah, fine, mate.
Looking well?
Thank you,
Well,
mate.
you've been away on holiday.
No, not been away, mate, for a long time. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on. So, I've got to ask a question because it's against the grain for you. You signed some loan players and you signed some nice young players. So that's brilliant. I think it's great. So what made you feel you do a little bit different than you normally do?
Well, I think you know, normally you've got to be really comfortable with where you are and confident in where you are, right? What you can't do is basically back a loser, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put a tenner on a horse if you know it's not going to win.
Yeah.
And whilst I've got loads of confidence and faith in the squad, my issue has been injuries and not getting players out there. Obviously, what the supporters wouldn't realise, because I try not to make excuses, although I know sometimes it comes across that way. But you know, if I look at games like Torquay, we had to take and Woking. 2 games we're winning with 6 minutes to go, and we've had to, you know, we've got boys on the pitch that were struggling, injured. We couldn't take them off because we just took off their mate who was injured, and we've actually cost ourselves points with the amount of boys that have just took too many knocks and injuries. Combination, I think, of just the level and it being a bit tougher, with the fact that some of them that we've asked a lot of them. You know, young Jimmy, he's had to play an awful lot this year. We've had no wingers. So when you look at the bigger picture, which is Dorking Wanderers in this fantastic league, we look at the sustainability in this league comes before everything. So we need to make sure we look after that, and I just want, you know, 3 of these 4 boys are due to go back in Jan, and I really hope that when we get to Wrexham in March, we're beating Wrexham and all the boys out there are Briggsy and Barry Fuller and all the boys that we love. But at the moment, we do have to disturb the hornet's nest a little bit because we need more points, and it's not quite been good enough. But mostly, the fragility of the squad and how much it's breaking down has been the biggest challenge.
Okay, fair enough. But like I say, it's nice to see the young men here, and they look like they're enjoying this.
You like young men, don't you?
Yes. Nice young man. Dick Emery. Anyway, yeah. On that note, they look like they're enjoying themselves, don't they? You know what I mean? Looking around at the lads, everybody's and it's good competition as well. Obviously, that's what it's all
we had
about.
to pick 5 subs yesterday from 11 fit players.
Yes.
So we had to leave out 6. Archie Proctor's left out today, but he's going to be. We've got him on a 2.5-year deal. He's going to be absolutely brilliant for us. He needs a lot more understanding about how we play. The same as Joe Cook does, same as Joe Walsh does, and Pattendon. But equally, we want to play these boys, but we just can't play all of them at once. But listen, we're making sure that we keep the numbers high, the competition high, and that's the plan.
Yeah, just give us a little bit of background of Jasper Paddon.
Jasper, yeah.
Yeah, I hear he's both-footed.
Yeah, he's got 2 feet.
Okay, that's a start, isn't it? That helps, doesn't it?
Check that in his medical.
Yeah, okay. I like Adam.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But no, he can play on the left or the right, and
he's like Briggs-esque, really, the way he played. We know him really well from Worthing. We tried to sign him close season.
Oh, right.
Yeah, tried to sign him, and he chose Wycombe Wanderers above us. Can you believe that?
Another Wanderers.
I know. So he went to the other Wanderers, but he's not had quite as much game time as he would have liked. But probably didn't expect to get much more. He's developing brilliantly, and he's a fantastic player. Best of all, an amazing guy. Very mature, very mature. We've done 11v11 at training, and in that 11v11 at training, he was organising. He knew exactly what we'd asked to be done. He was organising other people.
Good.
Very, very organised. One-on-one, big threat. Briggs' job goes past you.
Yeah, decent. And the new goalkeeper, Joe Walsh.
Really exciting. Yeah, I think this could be the first player we've ever seen at Wanderers that goes on to bigger things. This boy he's got something. This boy. You know, we've looked at hundreds of keepers because my thing was, I actually don't think Slav and Dan have actually been terrible in any way, shape or form. Couldn't really, I mean, Southend aside, Torquay aside, well, I thought Dan cost us that game, and the Slav weren't great last week. But apart from that, really, the defence in front of them put them under a lot of pressure. But what we really lack, because we're normally quite a small side, and if we can find a goalie that'll come off his line and get the ball. This boy, he's old school. You'd never think he's 20-year-old. This boy, he's off his line, penalty spot, claim the ball, get out the effing way. And you know, QPR paid a significant fee for this lad.
I've heard.
£500,000.
Yeah.
And I think they think and we think he'll go all the way. Top lad. Obviously, he might drop 4 balls today now and fuck us up, but you never know.
Talker, is he a talker?
I'd imagine he'd talk as much as he can.
Organised.
He'd organise, probably, I guess he'd be used to that as well, which is great. But it's an area that it'd be hard not to improve it. And I don't mean that rudely to the other boys, but having that big unit that can come and claim. I look at little things. Things play on my mind. Like I look at Boreham Wood when they score that corner, you know, and you think, you know, big keeper goes, right, I'm coming for that, you know. So I think it'll improve us, guys. Whether he improves us today or not, I don't know, mate. But I think long term it will.
Over time, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the game. Because exciting times, as you said on your interview the other day.
Yeah.
Exciting times, and it is exciting times as well for Dorking. So let's look ahead to today's game. So Bromley, not in the great form, but they're still 10th in the league, only 4 points out of the playoffs. What are you expecting from Bromley today? Because they play on the same pitch as ours.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're going to be a typical team of this league, really. They're not in great form. And he's having a tough time, but he's a brilliant manager. He's been really loyal to Bromley when he was getting touted for all sorts of jobs.
Yeah.
They're not in great form, but in this division, mate, I think barring Wrexham, maybe Chesterfield, Notts County, every single week, I wouldn't be surprised with any result. I think both teams today will see this as a game they can win.
Yes.
But I'm really confident down here. Going to be a big crowd as well, and I'm confident that the team we've picked today will be at it today. If I'm honest, I'll be surprised if they're not.
Sure. And then obviously we'll just go a little bit further on Tuesday. I know let's see this game first, but then on Tuesday we're away at Halifax, which is another game coming up. And then we've got not far from Christmas, are we really? And we've got the Christmas congestion.
Yeah,
well, ain't too bad, is it?
FA Trophy draw Tuesday, which
Yeah.
is 4 games from Wembley.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll do a countdown down. We'll get, you know, well, I guess I would get to 3 games from Wembley, but probably not.
No, but no, being on a serious note, we were talking up in the stand this morning, saying obviously FA Cup's great to be in, and it's good to get as far as you can, but you're not going to win that. So it's great. What a taste to get at Wembley or something like that.
Yeah, I
isn't
mean,
it?
listen, I mean, you know, a team from this league should win it, really, shouldn't they? So who
Yeah.
knows? But look, we've got FA Trophy, adds a bit of excitement in, and loads of games. Home down in next Saturday, York. They'll bring a lot of crowd. Be great to see a really nice market town like York or York City
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Even so, yeah, mate. Listen, this league is fantastic.
Yep.
And it's as simple as that. And we're all enjoying it. We are work in progress. I'll say that. You know, we're not going to
Definitely.
put 3 new boys in and be as fluid as we can be. And it's always like being fluid that's made us a great side. So it is what it is, mate. We're work in progress. I think with the games we've got coming up and training sessions planned and what we're doing, you know, we'll get there for sure.
Definitely. Well, you look very laid back today, mate.
Yeah,
Not
mate.
stressed, and good luck. Hope everything goes well, and I'll speak to you after.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys.